Dumelang, my name is Sean Gomelungobeni, and I have with me Pastor Masotla. And Worship Center is celebrating 20 years as of 2019. And Pastor Masotla, I'm about to start with a very important question, one of true essence. How are you?
I'm very well. That's a very good question. Yeah.
So, 20 years it is.
Yep.
I don't know, whether it's a tour or it has been a journey. How has it been,
Opo. Let's say it's a journey.
the journey?
Yeah, because the journey has got everything in it.
So,
A tour tend to be a nice thing always.
yes, so you can't say it's a tour perhaps. So it's a journey. So in this 20 years, I believe everything starts from nothing. And in nothing, I believe, Hori, when you started thinking of becoming a pastor or wanting to become a pastor, you had obstacles within you taking that route. Do you think perhaps, let's take it back to your background, did your parents support you in this journey?
Yeah, you see, my father is a pastor,
Your father is a pastor.
although not in the pastor in a sense of where I am. My father is a reverend. He comes from the traditional churches. So he supported me when I go into ministry.
And Mama?
Mama died before I became where I am.
Oh,
Yes.
that's very sad. So we've clearly spoken about your background. Now, like I said, I think everything has A and B and C till to where you are now. Now, your A, I believe this church was formed in 2017. This building was built in 2007. Am I correct?
Yeah, you see, this is not where we started.
Yes, I want to know, Hori, where did we start?
We started, okay, the church started in a house,
In the house.
go like Leopard Street, at the house of the late Ndadebalo. That's when the idea started. And then we moved to Vergieme Street, where we started in a very, very small building. I think we were 7, 8 at the time. And we were there for a long time until we bought this site. So no, this is not where we started. We relocated here.
So in your relocation, Khotlafa, I believe the church has already been built. You had members, you had a very strong
We did.
congregation.
You did. You see, the church is not the building.
Yes,
The church is the people.
the people.
The church is families. The church is its members. The church is not walls. The church is beyond walls. So no, the church was really established at the time. We had men and women who understood my vision, and they were ready to push it, as it were. And we've always been lucky to have people that are committed, even now. Even when, the church by its nature, people will come and go, but there will always be pillars that push the church.
Picking up on what you said, Hori, your version. What is your version of this church?
You see, when we started the church here, the place was still small. The place was still not known. People were still, they were looked down at, the people at Nellmapius. Now the Lord put into me that we need to come up with a message of Christ, the message of empowerment, the message of building the youth. And we have always been that church where the message is about you and building you.
Yes.
We don't preach Jerusalem and all that. We don't preach pie in the sky. We talk to the inner man. So our message has always been that of, better days will come in your life, regardless of where you come from.
True that. Wow, you said a mouthful. So, Pastor, 20 years, in those 20 years, what has been your biggest highlight?
Oppo, many to count, but the biggest of them all, that always make me sleep with a smile, is seeing kids that came here as little children, or some of them were born here, developing in my eyes, going to school, graduating, some of them, changing the lives of their families. That what fulfills me. When I see the young people, I know their mothers, I know their fathers, I know the struggles of the families. And when I see life changing in the family, and I know that I've been part of that. I've been part of this little girl or this little boy. I was there when there was nothing, and I see them growing up and becoming something that fulfills me. But there are many to count. Things happened in this place that we can count, but building lives, it's all that I want.
I think to add on that, I think becoming a father to such a very we are growing apart as a society, and having a father figure like yourself is what we need in this society, especially in Nellmapius. Bad things have happened to boy child, bad things have happened to girl child, and I think that is one thing that we have a father in you, you have shared this society, and thank you for that.
Yeah, thank you. But you see, it goes both ways. As I'm father in this place, this is a family church. We have our ups and downs. We have our challenges. We have our fights. But we are a family. It's very difficult to come to this church and divide us, because I was there for many people when they needed me, and they were there for me when I needed them. They know me, I know them. They know my shortcomings, they know my strength. They know me when I'm angry. They know me when I'm happy, and I know them. And regardless of what happens in our life, we share life together. We are not growing apart. We are just a family, and that's all it is.
So just to end the interview with a verse,
you see, the verse that is holding this church, if you go to the stone outside,
yes,
is the one that says, the name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous will run to it and they're safe. And we are safe under this rock. We have been there, and that's where we'll remain forever. And I hope even people that are coming, by the way, come and join us on the 23rd to the 24th. On the Sunday, I'll be speaking to the lives of all the children, those that have been here, those that left. As long as you know that you are my child, you must come. This is not an invite, this is an instruction. Come, your daddy is calling you. And I need to speak, but biblically, on the calendar, we are going into the 20s. But on the spiritual calendar, we are going into the 80s. So I want to speak into the lives of my kids as we go into the new decade, so that whatever they do and wherever they are, the Father has spoken a word. So you are instructed to come back home. God bless you.
God bless you indeed. This was Pastor Masotla, and WCC is celebrating its 20th anniversary. Big ups to this church, and big ups to you guys. Viewers, you are indeed invited to come to Worship Center in Nellmapius Extension 4, most known as Kosetlarini. From me, your boy, goodbye.